Q5 is a box plot question. We're given information about the waiting time in seconds that people waited to be served at a garden centre and asked to plot the box plot for the information. Now normally, the information they would give you for a box plot is exactly the information you'd need. So to draw a box plot you need to know the highest value, the lowest value, you need to know the median, and you need to know the quarter values as well. We know that the median is the halfway value, and the quarter values, the lower one is called the lower quartile, believe it or not. And the upper one is called the upper quartile. And if the question's very nice, it'll just tell you what these things are. But it's more and more likely nowadays that you're going to have to figure these things out. So, if it tells us that 25% of the times were greater than 30 minutes, then we know a quarter of the times were greater than 30 minutes. A quarter meaning the higher quarter, so from the upper quartile to the highest value, that was all above 30 minutes. So we know that on 30 minutes must be our upper quartile. Okay, then it says 50% of the times were less than 25 minutes. So there we knew that was 25%. 50% are less than 25 minutes. So that's 50% less than the median, so we know the median must be 25. And then it says the interquartile range of the scores was 16 minutes, so that means the interquartile range is the difference between the upper quartile and the lower quartile. So that difference was 16 minutes. We already know the upper quartile was 30. So we can work out the lower quartile by taking away the range between them. Taking away 16, and we're left with 14. And that's the lower quartile. Now that we've got these values, the lower quartile, the upper quartile, and the median, we can join them like this to make the box of our box plot. Probably better if you do it with a ruler in the real exam. Now we just need to know the higher value and the lowest value. Okay, well it tells us the lowest time was 5 minutes, so that's nice and easy to plot. And that's joined to the box with a line. This is sometimes called a box and whisker diagram. Here's the box, and here is a whisker to the extreme value. And we're going to have to work out the upper value because it doesn't tell us what it is, but it tells us that the range was 59 minutes, so the difference between the lowest and the highest was 39 minutes. So if we add on 39 to 5, we should get our highest value, which is 44. So there's the lowest, 44 is the highest. And again, that's joined to the box with a line like that. So there's the box and our whiskers, so otherwise called a box and whisker diagram.